So that phone call interrupted my video. So here I am again at the ginkgo that's old and got a cool trunk and probably at least 100 feet tall. Here's a little offshoot with a bunch of conifers and a little hidden lagoon. Very cool. And it's a loop around the lagoon. There's some Scotch heather. Another cryptomeria. And these cool little, almost like little dwarf trees from Harry Potter. Pretty sure this is a spruce. Yeah, there's the marker. It's Picea orientalis nana. So I'm pretty sure that's the genus of spruce. So I'm walking down around to the pond area. It's a little bit weedy. Tusa Tempelhof. I think that's a cryptomeria, although it says Camea paris, so I could be wrong. It looks like a Colorado blue spruce behind this bench. And here's a cool variegated evergreen, and this one is cool too. I don't know. I don't see any marker. I need a ID map. So I guess I thought this was gonna continue going, but it's cordoned off. So maybe I don't know why it's cordoned off. Maybe it flooded. I'm gonna walk around so I don't have to backtrack. I think it's just cordoned off because it's really muddy. Okay. There's a giant tree fern. Which way do I want to go? Walking in circles. I think I'm gonna head up this one. See where this path takes me. It's the Mesoamerican cloud forest. And that sounds interesting. So let's go up into the cloud forest. There's another path, a higher path. So the temperature I think is about 55 degrees. And here we've got some Spanish moss hanging from this tree. So this is like a cool, temperature-wise, there's a breeze. There's a really big conifer right here. Hopefully it is identified. So this is a monstrous Monterey cypress. I don't know We can see the top of the canopy. Not very well. We almost need to be at a bigger or a nicer viewpoint. So this used to be called the Stribing Arboretum, and now it's called the San Francisco Botanical Garden. But I think they're one and the same. And here's here is a monstrous begonia. I mean, it is almost as tall as I am, and it's in full bloom. Look at those leaves. So there's a lot of camellias. These are like really tall camellias. And I think this is another Monterey cypress that you will be able to see better. It is smoky, but it's foggy also. And here's another tree with a real twisted trunk. I'm not sure what that is, and maybe that's another Monterey cypress. But there you can see the whole tree. Here's another monstrous camellia that's happy. And then, I'm not sure what these white flowers are here, but the pathway is lined with them. And they are nice. And here's a Zen magnolia, which would be beautiful, I'm sure. Rose purple streak, white flowers, halfway up outside of each 3-inch petal. So this has aerial roots hanging, and I'm not sure where they're coming from. I don't know if that's another plant, but that would really that's a perfect example of aerial roots. Yeah, they're coming from the tree. So it must be cool and moist enough in here. So this is pretty amazing. And here's a tree that's labeled. We'll go up and see, and I think I'm probably gonna wrap this up and just have a series of short things. So this is another Magnolia dawsoniana, and some bamboo. And I hear peacocks somewhere in the distance. And there's some kaffir lily blooming. The orange flower is kaffir lily. Here's an interesting looking tree that is procumbent, I think they would call that, because it's almost horizontal. So I think if I keep walking, it will take me out of the jungle here, back to the meadow. This is not the way I came in, but I just did a little loop. Oh, well, it brought me to the bathroom. Okay. So that was the Mesoamerican cloud forest. In remote parts of the tropics, forests on high mountain slopes are kept moist by an almost constant cycle of fog and drizzle. From central Mexico to Bolivia, cloud forests occur at cool elevations between 500 and 10,000 feet. Temperatures there are similar to those in this part of San Francisco, typically from 50 to 70 with occasional light frost. This is the most reliably frost-free part of the Botanical Garden. Okay, one quick view of the big meadow, and I'll bid you adieu.